The Management Development Institute of Singapore, MDIS, is the country's oldest not-for-profit professional institute offering ability-driven education and practical training.
If student is too theoretically trained and they don't have practical training, there is no practicum, then they really become robots.
Claiming almost 60 years of history, when few private education institutes can, MDIS has been providing practical training that is applicable to Singapore's changing economic needs.
The wheel of fortune doesn't smile at you all the time, because you can have a job nowadays because the skill and expertise is relevant.
With students from over 80 countries and strategic partnerships with 10 overseas universities, MDIS is a highly sought-after global education provider. Reaching out beyond Singapore waters, MDIS has established 2 overseas campuses, the first in Uzbekistan and subsequently in neighboring Malaysia. Find out how the school made its name as a holistic education provider, desirable within the country and around the world, here on Made in Singapore.
Today's a very special show for us. You guys have been listening for the last 1 hour, and today we have a very prominent person of MDIS. We have Dr. Devendran with us to share a lot of valuable life experiences that we can personally learn from.
Students are actually having their exams and their graduation project right now. So what is the guidelines that you're going to give them, as in terms of like stress management?
Right, I think any situation that would be stresses is how you really think of how you can overcome the stresses, not go into a defeatist mode. And success is really up to each one of us. You build your own passion that you want to succeed in life, you will succeed. Alright, I've just come out of our radio studio, and not many schools have these facilities.
Meet Dr. Devendran, the Secretary General of MDIS. Having joined in 1988, Dr. Denan, as he's known among colleagues, is one of the Institute's pioneers who actively champions practicum-based learning. MDIS is a successful institute for higher learning, offering an array of disciplines including business, engineering, information technology, psychology, fashion and design, media and communications, health and life sciences, and tourism and hospitality. Tapping on the expertise of faculty members with industrial experience, MDIS ingeniously incorporates practical training to theoretical study.
We give important emphasis to the selection of teachers. Teachers should have academic qualifications, experience in practicums, and when they lecture, we expect them to be engaging the students.
Literally right, this is the correct one. Become lighter, blue, and become white.
At MDIS, practicum sessions come to life with facilities like the Tropical Breeze Training Center at the School of Tourism and Hospitality. Who better to run the training center than someone with 12 years of working experience in the hotel industry?
Especially for the hospitality sector, we need a person from the industry to share their experience, to motivate them, to let them know what's the industry like.
As a hospitality training manager at the School of Tourism and Hospitality, Mr. Reza provides experiential guidance for the different aspects of hospitality, such as front desk, bartending, and housekeeping. With a campus full of students from countries around the world, students benefit from the opportunity to foster international relationships while receiving a globally recognized qualification.
I'm from India, Chennai. We chose MDIS because it offers us an exposure to the international students all over the world, and I also get an exposure to study in a UK university within Asia.
The courses offered at MDIS don't only tempt younger students.
Before joining the School of Fashion and Design, I was a housewife for 10 years. I have 2 kids and they're all grown up now. So since they start going to school, I decided to go back to school myself too.
Prior to enrolling at MDIS, Noura started an e-commerce that sells abayas, the traditional garment worn by Muslim women.
Since the school actually supports lifelong learning, this is where I could actually start and equip myself with the knowledge that I need to have to run this business. Before coming to this school, I have no knowledge whatsoever about how do you even use a machine. So after joining this school, with the practices that I get, I could actually do alteration for my family and start making pieces for my kids too.
MDIS is a professional institute for lifelong learning. Set up in 1956, MDIS was formerly known as Supervisory and Management Training Association of Singapore, or SAMTAS. The organization was geared towards answering the needs of the country for trained supervisors to support Singapore's industrialization needs at that time. As a not-for-profit institute, MDIS is made up of a council of volunteers, including current president Dr. Eric Kwan.
Volunteers bring with them their own workplace experience, but all of us come with different backgrounds, and that actually help us to understand the industry better.
Sensitive to the economic changes of the country, SAMTAS moved to become the pioneer in management studies as soft skills and knowledge industries emerged in the 1980s. Growing with the nation, SAMTAS repositioned to MDIS as a full-fledged educational institute that provides qualifications that are both up-to-date and relevant. But while present-day students reap the benefits of a global education, securing partnerships with universities is not always easy.
One of the areas they actually hope to look for is that we are research-based organization. But we are not, we are practitioners-based. Research-based involve a lot of research facilities and research fellows being employed, which actually means the cost will go up. Now all these costs will affect the fees that we will be charging for the same course, or the fees that will be charged to other students of other courses, such that we feel may not be a good way, not fair to them.
We should get a like-minded university who share our common vision. The common vision was we should have academic focus together with practical focus.
It didn't take long for MDIS to find its own effective strategy. While others tend to consider the university's ranking when choosing a partner, MDIS looks at the quality of specific programs offered by the university.
Overall ranking, while it is a plus, we look at students' benefit, not just as a university benefit from the specific program that they are interested to pursue. And that is how we look for university partners.
Going further to ensure the courses offered complement the needs of the industries, MDIS hosts 5 to 6 breakfast talks a year.
Such breakfast talks exposes those attending to changing environment and the changing needs and possible solutions which can tackle these changing needs.
Supporting the benefits of these talks is the Institute's Senior Director, Ms. Tan Gek Kim.
During this breakfast talk, we will invite industry speakers to come in to share their industry experience so that our students and alumni as well as corporate members can share such knowledge from experts.
Tips from the guest speakers inspired Herbert Sim, an MDIS alumnus, to start his own online fashion magazine.
Well, I started wardrobe trends fashion while I was in school, and it actually spun off really quickly online.
We are looking at like a lot of lines.
Benefiting from the word of mouth and the power of social media, wardrobe trends fashion quickly gained a strong following. And Herbert attributes the launch of his career to MDIS.
Being in MDIS actually helped to fuel the passion, the interest in the media, and it actually offered me the stepping stone with all the skill sets required.
Although Herbert graduated from the School of Media and Communications, he ventured into fields of business and fashion, upholding the philosophies of MDIS. MDIS is committed to providing a holistic education that shapes the lives of students. Theoretical studies supplemented with practical training, state-of-the-art facilities, and an international presence. MDIS is fully equipped to groom Singapore's most valuable assets. Constantly evolving with the nation, MDIS continues to produce capable graduates, fortified with skills relevant to Singapore's economic needs. The Institute's 60 years of credentials and the graduates it has produced over the years are testimonies of MDIS as an outstanding brand of education provider that is truly made in Singapore.